Hey YouTube, what's going on? This is Cheeseboy628 here, and today I'm giving you a Pokemon Showdown live. I'm thinking probably about doing these once a week, probably every Sunday or something. Showdown Sunday, yeah, real catchy. Anyway, I will probably do some more things, make it more interesting every now and then. But yeah, for now it's just me, and let's get a couple matches in here. So, let's see here, what do I want to start out with? Haven't used this team in a while, and I like the sets on it, so let's see. First off, let's get an NU battle going. Searching, dum-ba-da-bum-bum. Yeah, I'm great at breaking the silence here. Come on, everyone loves NU. Okay, maybe I just do. But yeah, I'd say that NU is probably my favorite tier, probably because my favorite team's on it. And I don't know, it's just the idea of how diverse it is. But yeah, I'll talk about that some other time. Right now, let's look at his team here. Swalot, I do not see a lot. He's got a bulky Masharna. That'll be interesting to take down. Might as well start with my Golem to get my rocks up because he doesn't have a spinner. And he does have a Charizard, so that'll be interesting. Yeah, Jinx and Charizard are not going to like those rocks. So, no matter what, I'm definitely going to get my rocks up now. And I don't care if he gets his rocks up. He needs rocks off much less than I do, even though I do have two flying types. It's not a big deal. And hopefully he does make a move because he did turn on the battle timer because I guess he's that player. But that's okay. Alright, make your move, sir. Please. Don't have all day. Let's see. Yeah, we're already 2 minutes in and we're on the first turn. Come on now. Hopefully you guys don't mind. Yeah, so anyway, what I was saying about the NU tier. Dang it, right when I want to talk about something, of course they do that. Oh well. I hope you don't mind that scratching of rocks in the background if you do hear that. That's my turtle. Yep, that's my turtle, being cool like that. Anyway, okay, he's got this. Holy. That was a weird shaking that thing had. So he went for that, and I think I'm faster. I'm just gonna go for the Sucker Punch because there's no way he's going to survive next turn. Like, I mean, if he switches out, he'll die of rocks. Okay, cue the airplane that just flies above the house right now. Okay, and that's cool too. But anyway, yeah, that Golem is out of here. That's cool. But he got the Sunny Day set up for Charizard. But I'm not worried because even if he goes for the Solar Beam, I do have Sturdy intact. And I could go for the Sucker Punch, but I'm gonna risk it, go for the Stone Edge. Yeah, I could have went for the EQ, I guess. Oh, crit. Sorry, sir. Didn't mean to hex you out there. And what I was gonna say is I'm probably gonna do this like first time every time, so I'm not gonna be like going to keep redoing it until I get like a win every time or something, because that's just not me. I think that'd be wrong. I don't think anyone really does that though anyway. But yeah, I just don't want to keep playing until I win every time. So I'm going to go for the EQ here. And I realize now that my format's a little bit weird on this thing. Like, oh wait, no, you can see all my moves. Never mind, I was a bit worried. And you can kind of see half of Switch. But you don't really need to see my team since it's already in there. So I'm just going to go for the EQ again since it looks like it will take him out. I don't know what Swalot really does. Hopefully I'll be able to take him out from this range. I guess we'll see. Yep. Thankfully we do. I guess it's going to be kind of a Golem sweep. Okay, he forfeits. I'd be mad too, honestly, if I lost half my pokes to a Golem at full health still. But unfortunately you didn't really get to see the sets used. But let's see. That's a good team. I haven't used that too recently. Yeah, shout out to Mr. Falco. I do name most of my teams after the people that make the teams for me. Let's start out with Boof, because this is based off of Choice Banded, Reckless, Head Charge Bouffalant, of course, because what Bouffalant doesn't have Head Charge? Anyway, he could start out with Steelix to get up his rocks. I do have a spinner though, so he doesn't have a fire type, and that is the key of RU, really. But, I guess we could start out with Scarf Magmortar. He doesn't have a spinner though, and Excelgor won't like it. That's probably a Spikes user. So I'm gonna start out with, I think Kabutops would be a good start. Okay, so he starts out with Excelgor. It could have Giga Drain. It could. Bit worried about that. You know what, to be safe, I'm just gonna go into Magmortar. I'm just gonna... Okay, he goes... Yes! Vital Spirit, baby! Okay, I can basically get a free Fire Blast off on anything, because nothing wants to take it. That's what you get for not having a Fire Resist. That is, like I said, key of RU. So, I could just get an Overheat off on something. If he's sashed, that would be a bit unfortunate. I just don't want to miss. Okay, he is sashed. Let's see what he does. Final game. Yes! He forfeited. That's what you get, Scarf Magmortar if you're real, that's what I say. Let's see, what are we on? We're only at about 6 minutes now, that's cool. Okay, so let's get another battle going. Might as well go to UU. Why am I waking here? I don't like this Hail team. Hail is kind of bad. Haven't used this team in a while, but it's not exactly, I don't know, I don't like it too much just because there's a lot of NU pokes in it, and I don't know, there's some weird sets I don't necessarily agree with. I'll start with UU. I like this team, it's pretty cool. And let's see here. Yeah, I do have rocks on my Empoleon. He's got some threats, that's for sure, and then he's got kind of a defensive core of Exatu, Bronzong, and his Milotic. And he's got a Pursuit Trapper, which my Azelf has to be very wary of. Might as well start with Ambipom. He could start with Bronzong, I guess, but yeah. Like many people have probably said to you guys before, if you're gonna have Ambipom, you're probably gonna lead with it. And well, here we go. He is going to go into Bronzong, and the way I'm going to do this, I'm going to U-turn out, I'm going to go into my Empoleon, and he might think that I'm going to go for the rocks. Oh, good. Okay, he just goes to the Gyro Ball. It's fine. And I'm actually going to go for the Ice Beam. Ah, dang it. I was thinking that he'd go out into Exatu. Maybe he'll do that now. I'm just going to go for the safe Scald, just as a middleman. Okay, you can stay in, I guess. Okay, I don't take that EQ too well. Looks like he's pretty sure on staying in. And so I'm just going to go for the rocks. Okay, that's good for me, as he doesn't have a spinner, so my rocks are here to stay. And I'm just going to go for the Scald, hope for a burn. If I don't get the burn, it's alright, it's not a huge deal. Unfortunately, I do not have a spinner on this team, and I do have Chandelure, so maybe not be the best idea, but that's alright. Hopefully... Oh, it's Torrent boosted too, that's good. Oh, this is perfect. Got it right when I needed it. Okay, so now I can just get a Torrent boosted Scald off. I won't kill, but that Bronzong will definitely be in a revengeable range. So I'm just gonna go for the Scald here, and he's gonna be down to like, what, 2% now? Yeah, so I can come in with anything, but let's see. Oh, this would be a good opportunity to set up with my Raikou. Raikou, I don't know how you guys pronounce it. Both, it's pronounced by both. So I don't know if he has Toxic. It's probably his most viable move to go for, but I guess we'll see. But this is an amazing opportunity for me just to sub down, and I don't think an EQ can take me out, because not only is he burned, but I doubt he has much attack investment, and I am max HP, max defense. Okay, perfect. I have a free sub, no damage on the sub, and we're just going to see how this goes. I don't know what he can really go into. My Raikou can definitely touch all of his team, really, for at least neutral damage. And the only things that don't take super effective damage are Houndoom and Heracross. And a Stab Table will still do a decent chunk, since they're both kind of frail. And so I guess we're just going to see what he goes into. Milotic is probably his most viable poke to go into, just because of how much amazing special defense it has. And I don't know. I guess we'll see what kind of set it is as well. Alright, he goes to Nidoking. It's pretty frail. So, I don't know. I don't really know anything about it yet. I don't have any speed investment because I'm max HP, max defense. I like those kind of things where I set up with Calm Minds. I don't really want to set up on this thing because I don't have any special defense boosts right now. I'm just going to go for the HP Ice, see how much it does. It's probably going to do a decent chunk. And yeah, he just goes for the Earth Power, very safe. And does a decent chunk, but I just have to switch out here. And I'm just going to make an obvious play and go to his elf. He could go for the Sludge Wave, potentially. So guys, sorry if there was a bit of an issue with the recording with continuing. It's just there was a little issue in the middle of it, so I had to start from this point again. And so, basically, anyway, we're still in this Azelf Nidoking issue here. I could go for the Psychic. I think that's what I'll do. He does go into Houndoom. Shoot. See, I wanted to go for the T-Bolt really badly, but if he stayed in, it could have been really bad for me. Maybe he's Scarfed. I don't know. But anyway, I can't do anything. I have to switch out. There's nothing I can do. If he tries setting up on me, I don't know what kind of Houndoom it is. And that's the rabbit in the background. If you hear that, I'm sorry. There's just a zoo in here. But anyway, I have to switch out. I'll go to Machamp if he doesn't Pursuit Trap me. And yeah, I kept this guy waiting for a while. So I'll tell him sorry about that. Wait. But anyway, okay, this is a nasty plot set. Good thing I didn't stay in thinking that he'd just start attacking me. But yeah, I'm just going to go for that very safe Dynamic Punch. Hopefully I live. Dang it. That's bad. It's probably not going to have Sucker Punch. I just have to go into Ambipom now because this thing is a huge threat. Stab, Technician, Life Orb, Fake Out will do a lot to Houndoom since it's very frail. And so I'm just going to wait to see what he does. Nothing really wants to take a Fake Out. Oh, I get the crit. But I don't know if it really mattered since I'm faster anyway and he probably doesn't have Sucker Punch. Well, at least I think I'm faster. But anyway, it's 4-4 here. And I guess we're just going to see what he does. I kind of lost track of time because I had to restart. Not restart necessarily, but get this recording going again. So the way he's taking time here, I'm guessing his Heracross isn't Scarfed, but I don't know, I guess we'll find out. Yeah, Heracross is probably his most viable switch-in. You know, actually Azelf could probably do a ton of work to his team now. Even though he does have Exatu, I'm sure after a couple of hits, Azelf will do a ton of work. So I guess we'll find out. And because we're just waiting on him. I mean, I made him wait a while, so definitely my fault here. But yeah, I'll try to entertain you guys as we're waiting. But okay, here we go. He does go into Heracross. I don't know what he probably wants to lock himself in a Stone Edge. And if he is the locked in kind of set here, I'm just gonna go for the low sweep if, okay, yeah, he is Scarfed and I somehow lived that. Okay, I dig it. Like, as you can see here, the only moves I really have are U-turn or low sweep, and now that he's slower, I don't want to switch out. And so, I'm just gonna go for the low sweep again, because I have nothing else to do. So, that is exactly what I'm doing here. And so I died a Life Orb recoil, not a big deal. Easily revengeable from this range. There's no way he wants to bring Nidoking in right now. I don't know if he necessarily wants to save his Heracross either. I'll go for the Psychic. That way it hits everything, and that Nidoking doesn't have a free switch in. The Nidoking's at less than half. The Exatu's the only... That's one I'm pretty sure he's going to bring in, even though it's probably not offensive. What? Why? I guess he's Scarfed, but he doesn't know that I'm Scarfed. So, yeah, that's why I was saying earlier about the Nidoking probably being Scarfed, so that's probably why he switched out on the Azelf. So, with that said, all he has left is Milotic and Exatu. And so that should be fine. I could switch out, lock myself in a T-bolt, and I'd probably be fine from there. Although Milotic will still be difficult to take out. So I'm going to have to figure out how to eliminate it. We'll see if it's like a rest talk variant or the recover variant. Yeah, we'll just find out. But yeah, just waiting on him real quick. Let's see, what else to talk about? NU being my favorite tier, of course, from my favorite team. The whole mindset. We'll talk about it as I'm waiting for the next one. But anyway, right now, he's probably going to go, probably predicting I'll switch out. And I'll just go into Raikou. Could go into Chandelure, but I don't want to take too much damage from switching and the Psychic. Okay, just T-Waves me. That's totally fine. And not worried about that. Like I said, extremely defensive set. I'll just go for the Calm Mind, and we'll see what he does. It's not like he can really touch me, but yeah, we'll find it. So, let's see. What could he possibly do here? He could go for the Psychic. He could U-turn out in a Milotic. Not like it really matters. Yeah, he does go for the Psychic here. That's fine. Got the Calm Mind up now though, so I'll be able to take at least 2 more hits. And I'll just go for that T-Bolt, and that should be good. So, wow, takes him out one hit. I'm kind of surprised about that. But yeah, now all that's left is his Milotic, and so we'll see how much I do. I'm sure he's not going to like recover stall me or anything like that. And wow, I do a really nice chunk. So he could pray for Parahacks. Yeah, he said GG. Oh, he forfeited. Okay. Well, yeah. He was a nice guy though, because he waited for me quite a bit. So let's see. Maybe I should get one more game in. Whoops. I'll delete that. Okay, anyway, all that's left, let's get one more game in here. I do like that OU Sun team that I have. Where? Okay, better switch the format, because that would make sense. Sun. Yes. So I like this team a good amount. Okay, let's see. Oh, he's got a very diverse team here. So let's see how this goes. Might as well get my Sun up. Why does everyone start the timer right away? I don't know. Okay, well, I might as well get my Sun. Brings in Caesar. He really doesn't have a lot to take it on. I am modest specs. I'm definitely faster, unless he's the Scarf variant, which really isn't that common. I'm just gonna go for the Fire Blast, because that'll do a lot to anything really. I wonder if Magmortar has... Can it learn Flash Fire? I don't know. But it usually runs Vital Spirit, and it would still make sense in this tier since Breloom is definitely an option. So I guess we'll find out. He's definitely in a pickle here. I've wondered to this day, can Caesar learn EQ? I'll probably find out after this game, but I've been wondering that for a while. Just about everything can learn EQ nowadays. But, wow, no! No, I could have just went for the Fire Blast and take him out. Shoot. Oh, well. I don't know if he has any speed investment, and if he is Jolly max speed, I don't know if he would outspeed a specially defensive Ninetales. So maybe, especially from the Fire Blast, you can probably tell that I am offensive. But this could be a Scarfed Evire. If he is, I'm totally fine with that. And I could just go into Dugtrio. Ah, the damage! Modest, Specs, Fire Blast, Stab in the sun. Yes, beautiful. But anyway, let's see what he does here. He really doesn't have much to take this thing on. He could go into Blastoise, but I would still get a respectable chunk off. And I think I'll do that. I do carry the Energy Ball, but it's really not a big deal. I'm just going to go for that Fire Blast. Does half. Yeah. Oh, he missed the Hydro Pump, but that totally makes up for me missing the Fire Blast first turn. So he will live with a smidgen. Oh, he missed the second Hydro Pump. Yeah, those matter. He's probably going to forfeit. shoot. Which would be an unfortunate way to end this, but it is getting pretty close to 20 minutes. But yeah, let me know how I did here. If you guys want to do a Showdown live with me in the future, I would totally dig that. That'd be cool. You can just add me on Skype at cheeseboy628, exactly like my username. And yeah, you can just add me on Skype. I'll be glad to add you. And I don't necessarily go on a lot. Like, some people do chat me every now and then. They're just like, why aren't you responding? It's like, sorry, but I'm usually just not on Skype that much. And yeah, just doing other things Pokemon related, not being Skype. But yeah, just waiting on this guy here. I definitely want to do some cool Showdown stuff in the future. I wonder if this guy's trying to time stall me. Oh no. Probably mad about the Hydro Pump misses, that's for sure. But yeah. Okay, never mind. This goes out into Salamence, not a big deal at all. This Fire Blast will do a ton. Holy cow. And if he does lock himself in EQ or anything, it can just revenge him with my Mamoswine, which is exactly what I'll do. He could potentially switch out to something, which I'm in a weird situation. I'll just go for the Ice Shard. If he does want to switch out, he'll switch out, whatever, it's not a big deal. That Magmortar is still a potential threat, as I mean, it will get a bunch of Fire Stab in the Sun boostage, so that's a thing. But yeah, not too worried about it. Oh, he does go into Magmortar, and I guess it doesn't. Let's see what health. His Salamence can still live rocks, so that's a thing. I'll probably lock himself into Fire Blast here, and I'll potentially fodder Latias. I might. Oh, he goes for Solar Beam. Okay, that's interesting. I was definitely not expecting that. I could predict a switch out to Scizor, but it's a bit risky. So I'm just gonna go for the D-Pulse and see what he does. His Blastoise is at very low health. Honchkrow is very frail, despite it being very strong. Okay, he decides to stay in, no big deal. I'll be able to take it out next hit. And so that's what I'll do here. He's probably foddering it off. Maybe he'll go into Scizor now. Guess we'll find out. I don't see any item on him. Okay, he switched that to Honchkrow. That's weird. Maybe he wants to lock himself in a Sucker Punch or something. I am max HP, max defense. I'm gonna go for the Calm Mind. Possibly predicting a Sucker Punch. He probably thinks that, like, Latias is just weak for some reason. Like, not related to my special attack investment. He probably just thinks his guys are just super strong or something. Whoa, no, shoot. Oh, he doesn't have Moxie. Okay. Well, that's not as worrisome. I could go into Mamoswine. His Magmortar's... Okay. Actually, I'll just go into Fortress. And I'll just get my rocks up, because I'm totally fine with that. Because Salamence will die. No, almost die. Honchkrow will take a large chunkage. Drill Peck, what? Excuse me? Well, if he's gonna stay in, I'm just gonna get all of my hazards. Might as well, because it would be nice to get some extra damage on that Scizor. Sorry if these battles aren't the best. I'm trying to explain my thought process though, so yeah, that's a thing. And yeah, we'll always get better battles next time, I guess. That's fine. Yeah, I just pick them as they come on. I'm not going to just delete random battles through the live Showdown, as I do just want to just keep them going as if I'm just playing this in a row. And so I hope you all enjoy. You can tell me how you want me to improve it, although there's really no other way necessarily, to my knowledge at least, because it's just me playing, telling about my insight, some music in the background, so hopefully there's not that much white noise. But yeah, this will wrap up this series of live Showdown, after this battle of course, And then, yeah, I'll do this weekly. I'm definitely getting a schedule going. I'll have Showdown Sundays, and then, sometime during the week I'll have one of those tier guides. And there's one other thing I'd like to add to this channel, and you guys will find out about it. Oh, no, why would I add spikes again? So, let's look at my toxic spikes up, I don't care. But, yeah, basically, there's one other thing I'll add, and I'll probably upload it Tuesday. That'll be cool. And you guys can tell me what you think about that when that comes into play. But, yeah, just waiting on this guy here to finish up. There's really nothing else he can do. Probably choice locking the superpower. Someone once wondered why I have lefties on Fortress, and I told him it's because I can take outrages from like Garchomp and Salamence relatively easily, even if they are banded. And if I predict the outrage and he gets 2-turn, like I'd have to predict if he gets the 2-turn, and that way I can get the rapid spin off guaranteed. And then if it's 3-turn, even better, because then I can get my rocks up or any other hazards that I want to get up. So, looking at his team now, his Magmortar dies from hazards, his Blastoise dies from hazards, his Salamence almost dies from hazards, and come on, sir, why are you taking so long? I hope you guys enjoy despite this large amount of time that we're waiting on this guy. He might just time stall, and if he doesn't hurry up, I'm probably just going to speed this up. But yeah, I just want to minimize as much time as possible of you guys watching this excess stuff, because I know people do that with like their PO lives, or people just wait to the last second. Why is he doing this? Really? Come on now. He's going to be that player. Yeah, I'm probably... Oh, no, he's still here, I guess. I don't know why he took so long. You can easily go into Mamoswine and basically press the win button. There's no way he wants to switch out. And... yeah, because he'll die from hazards. And so Salamence is guaranteed dead, Blastoise is guaranteed dead, Magmortar is guaranteed dead, Honchkrow probably dies from Ice Shard, and Scizor's my last worry, really, which isn't even a worry because HP Fire. Yeah, no chance you're going to survive those hazards. How about you go into Magmortar next real quick, so we can finish this off, please. Come on now. Come on. Yeah. See, I do this sometimes, but I don't really understand the pain that some people face when they're doing Showdown lives until, well, you do it yourself. And yeah, he's probably just gonna lock himself into BP. I guess this is somewhat of a situation where I'm pretty sure Venusaur can take a hit. I guess I don't necessarily want to fodder Venusaur. Let's just see if I'm bulky enough. Oh, he doesn't even go for the BP. Okay, I dig it. All that's left is Honchkrow and Magmortar. Guaranteed win here because Magmortar dies and Ice Shard. So yeah, like I was saying, I hope you enjoyed this Showdown live. I think it'll be cool to have once a week, that way you understand my thought process instead of just seeing those games over and over again of just me explaining my thought process but not necessarily actually being like, oh, I actually predicted this and stuff like that. Now I can understand if I actually did understand. So yeah, he dies of hazards here, GG, and yeah guys, see you next time. Like, comment, sub, and until later, peace.